और हम बेसब्री से इंतजार कर रहे थे वो भारतीय समुद्र क्षेत्र में निरंतर और उत्कृष्ट योगदान के लिए सर्वोच्च पुरस्कार वरुणा।
Now the citation. A marine engineer by qualification, Mr. Arun Sharma, Executive Chairman, Indian Register of Shipping, born on 26 January 1948, passed out of DMET Calcutta in 1969 and commenced his sea career. He rose to the rank of Chief Engineer in 1974 and came ashore in 1978 by joining the Shipping Corporation of India. He rapidly rose to head the gas career and chemical career department. His senior management roles include Vice President Commercial and Operations with Varun Shipping Company, President of Great Eastern Shipping, and the President and CEO of Indian Steamships. He has served on the board of Indian National Ship Owners Association and on the Asia Committee of Lloyd's Register, American Bureau of Shipping, and Det Nox Veritas. He was the chairman of Strategy Committee of IACS and the head of the Small Group on Quality Policy, SGQP. Mr. Sharma has held the position of IACS chairman from the 1st of July 2019 to the 30th of June 2020 and is currently the vice chairman of the IACS. He has specialization in the fields of classification societies, shipping companies, commercial and operations of shipping company, technical management of gas carriers and chemical carriers. Throughout his extensive experience, his approach has always been on managing companies at the highest quality standards, keeping up with the latest technology, training and positioning right people in the right places. In appreciation of his consistently exceptional and outstanding all-round leadership contribution to the Indian and international maritime sector, the National Maritime Day celebration Central Committee confers the National Maritime Varuna Award, the highest category of such awards, to Mr. Arun Sharma on this day, the 5th of April, 2021.
माननीय मंत्री महोदय जी से रिक्वेस्ट है, कृपया अवार्ड प्रदान करें। डीजी शिपिंग सर से रिक्वेस्ट है, कृपया इस अवार्ड को स्क्रीन पे दिखाएं सर। श्रीमान अरुण शर्मा जी, बहुत बहुत बधाई हो। बहुत बहुत बधाई हो सर। श्रीमान अरुण शर्मा जी, आपसे अनुरोध है, आपका मनोगत व्यक्त करें।
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Mandavia ji, Dr. Sanjeev Ranjan, Secretary, Port, Shipping and Waterways, Mr. Amitabh Kumar, Director General of Shipping, Mr. Guy Platan, Secretary General ICS, Mr. Atul Ubale, Chairman of the NMDC, and Ms. H.K. Joshi, Chairman Shipping Corporation of India. Indeed a pleasure to be here today evening, sharing the platform with such luminaries that are attending today's meet. Today is primarily the day of the seafarer, and I am proud that I am one of the seafarers, and my compliments and congratulations to all the seafarers who have been doing an amazing job, both in the normal times and an extraordinarily gallant job during this unprecedented times of COVID-19. May their strength never reduce. May they continue to work tirelessly, because one day the pandemic will be behind us, but the seafarer will be remembered forever and forever. I think it is time that we all came together to see that they have a smooth sailing across the seas during these tough times. And I think we will be very happy to be part of that opportune moment. However, I think I will try to make my long journey rather brief. Mainly, as they say, कि समय की सीमा होती है, the time has its limitation. I came out to sea as a young sea-going engineer in the early 1970s, and I think the sea was really a glamorous career those days, and as could be seen by the kind of people who joined sea. I mean, I myself was so tempted to come out to sea that I quit IIT Kharagpur to move to DMET Calcutta to do marine engineering. And I have never regretted that step which I took in life way back in 1965. What really comes to my mind is that in this long journey, which really shaped me and molded me professionally, I think there is a contribution of a number of extremely good-hearted, and fantastic professionals who I did come across both at sea as well as ashore. At sea, I remember my thanks will go to all my seniors who not only held your hand and taught you as a young kid, who had just probably a greenhorn who had come out to sea, but helped you master everything that was required to be learned to sail a ship smoothly on the high seas. And I think I will never forget those men. There are a number of them, and it will not be fair to start naming them. Also, I think what shapes your career, whether it be at sea or any other industry, is the kind of organizations you work for. And here I must place on record that I had a fairly long stint with the Shipping Corporation of India, starting in 1970 at sea and starting 1978 ashore, right up to 1991 when I was heading the LPG carriers and the chemical carrier division. The senior superintendent again took you more as a younger brother and taught you all the nuances of shipping so that it could make your life easier, it could make his life easier, and it could make the company do better in all times. And let me just talk before I go into the time spent ashore in SCI. At sea, when I was a second engineer, one of the best memories I have is those couple of months when our ship Vishwa Vijay was requisitioned by the Indian Army to participate in the liberation of Bangladesh, the 1971 war. And I remember as a young lad of about 22, 23 years, we spent quite a few months in the East Pakistan waters, starting with the 4th of December, carrying about 14 to 1500 troops, ammunition, army vehicles, ambulances, the whole lot. And I tell you, it was so exciting landing troops in Cox's Bazar, sometimes with no resistance coming from the shore, and sometimes with a huge amount of crossfire and the cover fire being provided by the INS Vikrant. It was so different from the normal duties of carrying cargo from port A to port B, and the ship was engaged in carrying coal to Navlakhi and salt to Tuticorin. And so those 4 months really brought in a huge amount of romance in the sea career, which for me was not more than about 8 years. Such things really leave an impression in your life where you actually feel proud of yourself. Coming to SCI, I think starting SCI ashore in 1978, right up to 1991, I am really frank and glad to state that I think SCI was an institution, and I am sure that it still is one. SCI was a powerhouse of talent and knowledge. I think everything that you encountered as a problem, I think if it was not solved on your floor, which was the 11th floor, it would be solved on the 15th floor, which was the Technical Services Division, and they could give you a reasonably good technical solution to any problem that you took to them. And I think my sort of salutations to all of them, I think, who helped us take us through. Is anybody speaking? Well, if I continue, I think the having left SCI, then of course there was quite a few years spent in other shipping companies, including Great Eastern, the India Steamship, before I really came to classification. And in the shipping company, I think one of the very things close to my heart was the discussions and negotiations with the seafarers and the officers' unions, where I think one learned how it was important to give rather than take. And I think a number of times, I think we did that. And today, I think I had some of my best friends in the old stalwarts like Leo Barnes of NUSI, Dr. M.K. Pandey of FUSI, and even the current friends like Abdul Ghani and Mr. Thakur, along with Mr. Philip, who handles the chairman of negotiating committee, which I did for almost 10 years. Thereafter to classification, starting 2012, and I think these have been wonderful last about 9 years, where I also had the opportunity to be the chairman of IACS, starting with the vice chair, chairman of IACS, and now again the vice chair. And in my time came this unprecedented COVID-19, and there was a very short message from the Secretary General of IMO, Mr. Kai-Tak Lim, that Chairman IACS, the ships must be run uninterrupted, and they must be run in a manner as safe as possible, and the environment must be protected. It was a short order, but having a lot of depth in it, and I'm sure that my team in the IACS rose to levels which was again like the pandemic, very unprecedented, and I am sure that Mr. Amitabh Kumar will confirm that the shipping and ships moved seamlessly, both the Indian flag as well as the foreign flag. Now that I can come to my expressing my gratitude and thanks to the National Maritime Day Celebration Committee for having conferred this wonderful honor of the Varuna Award. What really has pleased me beyond anything else, when I came to know that my nomination was actually done unanimously by the Institute of Marine Engineers, the Foreign Ship Owners and Managers Association, and the Company of Master Mariners. I mean, a unison, I think I have never seen before, and I hope it continues in the future for every nomination where there would be unanimity, and we could all work together, and in unity there is strength, and I'm sure that with the Honorable Minister hearing us, he will give us opportunities where we can all get together on one platform to assist the government and the ministry in trying to contribute to solve many problems which I see are numerous and which will keep on multiplying as the shipping moves towards a zero carbon emission state. I think with that, I would once again like to thank the Honorable Minister, Dr. Sanjeev Ranjan, Mr. Amitabh Kumar, the other dignitaries who I am not able to really mention, and the entire shipping fraternity for having been with us today evening and making this event something really memorable. And once again, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Hind.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। दुर्गम पथ पर निरंतर चलने वाले, अपने प्रयासों से सफलता हासिल करने वाले सभी विजेताओं को फिर एक बार बधाई और शुभकामनाएं।